Sweet. Figured I'm cleaning snakes. And I see a lot of other folks cleaning snakes and just hanging out, chit-chatting. So haven't been as active the last week or so with some family stuff. So got a lot of cleaning to catch up on from being out of town. So here I am. I guess you'd call this multitasking, cleaning and reaching out. Although nobody's here. How sad. Give it some time. A minute in. Hey, what up, Chris? How you doing, man? Right on cue. Hey, that's a thumb, not a food. What's going on, Chris? Oh, did you leave too? Looks like it. Bummer. Whee! This little guy will be coming to Pomona. He'll be there in 2 weeks. Get in there. Done cleaning snakes. I don't know what that means. I'm never done cleaning snakes. Never seems to end. I feel like as soon as I've gone around and cleaned everything, something else needs cleaning. It just never ends. And I did it all day at work. But it's cool. I figured a lot of these are actually what need cleaning today. And you have 26. Man, yeah, that would go real quick. Mine takes a few days to clean everything. A little out of control right now. 3 more clutches in the incubator too, so it's only going to keep piling on. So maybe another 30 or so babies to hatch on the year. Keep me busy. Hello, friend. Gonna have a good amount of these beautiful coastals, tigers and non-tigers, all various degrees, and Hosshead Axanthics at Pomona. But gonna be some pretty sweet animals in those. It's good, man. It's good to reevaluate, cut back, and switch it up. Always good. It's healthy. The natural ebb and flow of keeping snakes in quantity, I suppose, or reptiles in general even. I don't think anybody has a reptile keeping career that doesn't involve some back and forth and ebb and flow, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think when people are getting into it or testing new species out or seeing how far they want to go or seeing how much they can handle, or at different periods of life things change, it is the healthy and honestly honest and natural approach to reduce those numbers, because ultimately you don't want those animals to be neglected, anything like that. Obviously you never intentionally do that, but anywho. Yeah, I got a lot of snakes for you, Chris. Yeah, what's up?
Do you want any rice, or should broccoli and pork be okay?
Is it which rice are you thinking? Like full, like
White
pot or
rice.
something?
Yeah.
Actually, does sound kind of good. Yeah. Do you have teriyaki sauce or something to go with that? No. Okay, that works. Cool.
Well,
Dinner plan. Well, I've been talking with Chris here,
Sorry to interrupt, friends.
and then this new friend Val likes snakes too. So I
Cool.
don't go on here live enough, so like people are probably not being notified by it just because you gotta play the algorithm game. But I'm here cleaning snakes, so figure why not until the lights go out anyway, and I can see the chat. So Chris makes all these beautiful
Oh,
3D
that's
printed.
him?
Yeah, so these are all prototypes. So what he does is he sends me the prototypes. I try them out, and then he refines them.
You're the guinea pig.
Yeah.
Well, I love guinea pigs.
Yeah. So if anybody watches this live and later, you can hit up helliguyserpents.com and get yourself some 3D printed snake perching. He's coming up with some cool hides built into the perches. He's got sky hide brackets and everything like that. And he's running discounts, and you can get 10% off with my code RR20 or RR10. 10. 10, yeah.
Well, I'm going to be coming in with some broccoli for the mice.
Broccoli.
Broccoli for mice.
Yeah, we've got live mice here too. A small group of maybe a dozen adult live mice. Yeah, the process is fun, dude. It's what it's all about. It's the journey. It's not the destination. It's the fun you have along the way, right? Because there's no end to keeping snakes until you die.
This is my life insurance policy, by the way. If you go before me, is this room.
Perfect. See? Supports. Yeah, RR10. There it is, Chris. Thank you. Yeah. Fruit fly. Got me in the ear. This is a drive-by. It's been warm. Like the look. What's happening here? Sorry, random scroll. No worries. Just cleaning some snakes, and I figured since I'm cleaning snakes, I might as well share some snakes and kind of do some double duty, because I'm also planning on bringing a majority of these to Pomona in 2 weeks for this Reptile Super Show. So if anybody plans on going and kind of see some of these beautiful animals that are coming with me, I'm going to bring about 20 carpet pythons, some crested geckos, some boas from the shop, some blood pythons. My buddy Tony is gonna bring me a pair of his yellow anacondas, and so those will be on the table too. So there will be a pretty good, healthy variety of some unique stuff. What state am I? I'm in California, but I do ship throughout the continental United States. I've shipped to Alaska before, and obviously you can't ship to Hawaii. They don't allow you to have snakes, so nothing that I really produce is legal there. But yeah, I'm out here in the great, weird, and funky state of California. Fucking snakes, wild. Yeah, man, snakes are cool. They are wild. Not everybody likes them. I get that, but they make for some low maintenance pets. They're a lot of fun. I'm obsessed. There's over 150 here in this room. So, and this guy loves snakes too.
Barnaby is Raddy's assistant.
Can you show me one? Sure thing. Let's get the next baby that needs cleaning. How's that?
This is a noodle. This is what you want.
No, they want to see a snake.
This is a snake.
They want to see a snake, not a fur ball. Not a fur ball.
Come on, Tinks.
I'm going to show you one that is a great. Chris, do I have any larger cresties available? Yes, I do. I have a young adult male. I can send you one. We'll talk afterwards. It's a nice orange Dalmatian if you want. If you want him, I won't bring him to Pomona. Oh, you're all right, buddy. Hang tight. Hang tight. Okay. Come here. The people want to see you. The people want to see you. So this is your average run-of-the-mill, without knowing the genetics, coastal carpet python baby. This is about a year old. And on the slow and steady growth rate, I give them winters off. Kind of replicate a very natural prey availability cycle seasonally. within reason, and alter their temperature seasonally so they're not burning calories in the winter, kind of replicating those seasonal ups and downs, night drops, all the above. And as I'm constantly cleaning and taking them out and changing them and feeding them and stuff, they get used to handling and whatnot. And so these animals do have somewhat of a reputation of being nippy and bitey. And sure, yeah, I have plenty of them, and babies definitely can be. They're very nervous. I'm a big, big primate to them. That's terrifying. So they have every right to be a little bit nervous. But through experience and just letting them work through it, they become fantastic pets, like most snakes, but very curious, very active, very hardy, wonderful feeders. And they come in a lot of varieties, colors, subspecies, species, you name it. So I currently work with about six or seven of the subspecies, six, I think, species and subspecies, and have bred and produced five of them. Well, soon to be five once we get some Bredls hatching. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. They make wonderful pets, great with kids, great with adults, and everybody in between. And Pumbaa the pig, snake breeder. Yes, this is, you got me. I am a snake breeder by hobby, trade, heart, and profession. Although my what you only see a little window, obviously, of my private population, but I do this full time as well, managing a reptile shop and breeding facility. So more than snakes there, but at home it's mostly snakes, and they are my favorite thing. Nobody in my family turned me on to these. I just was born with it. Mycroft home subspecies. So the genus we're talking about is Morelia, and within that you have Morelia spilota, and there are several subspecies within that. Morelia spilota being diamonds, Morelia spilota McDowelli being coastals, variegata, Cheney. There's quite a few, and so you get a little bit of variety based on where they're found in Australia in subspecies variation, and then some of them have their own morphs and whatnot associated. So this is kind of your standard coastal carpet python right here. Wonderful snakes. Nope, non-venomous, no poisonous, none of that. They certainly have teeth. They're a constrictor. They're a python, but completely harmless to people. Yeah, wonderful animals. Fun, inquisitive, good brains on them. Very active. See? So put this guy away, let him relax so I can keep moving along on the cleaning train. Yeah, so across the board, pythons and boas are not venomous. When you start asking about the venomous stuff, you're usually getting into different elapids, vipers, some colubroids, and some different kind of funky stuff in there. Yeah, so there are very few snakes that are actually considered dangerous to people, and within those, very few of them are of the consuming people size. I think there's only maybe like one species that has been confirmed, and that would be the large mainland reticulated pythons, and hidden some very small people over there. But yeah, so the diamond head is just natural phenotype. A lot of pythons and snakes in general have very large muscular heads, so that angular shape has it's all the muscle back there essentially. So Jim Tassetti, do I keep any retics? No, I don't. I do enjoy getting to spend time with the retics that my friends and other people I know keep, and I've worked with plenty over the years, but I don't keep any personally. That is just too much snake for me. Do I have a cobra if you F7? Nah. Cobras are not legal in California. I've worked with plenty of venomous. I have venomous experience, confident with venomous, but I have no interest in keeping them. Other than rattlesnakes, I do really enjoy a good crotolid, but they're not for me. I'm not a big flexer. I'm not a show off or anything like that, so I don't need to have anything like that. Yeah, Chris, hit me up. We'll get you that gecko if you want him. Here's another beautiful coastal. Another boy. What carpet pythons do I like the most? That's tough. I'd have to say Papuan carpets just because you can still import them legally. There's a lot of untapped potential with them, a lot of strength about, good strength in genetics. Um, I think the future is bright for them. They've been really underrated and slept on. So those are my favorites. How about green snake and the water snake? What about them? I don't have any water pythons. I do have carpet or a one green tree python. I was about to go to Australia right before COVID shut the world down. My flight was 3 days after everything got canceled. Um, Papuan, as in off of Australia. Yeah, the island of Papua New Guinea up north. They have Papuan carpets up there that have been isolated by the rising sea levels that cut off the island from Australia. So you can still actually import them. Yeah, they're really cool. They're my favorites. I produce a lot of them. I've got a few dozen of those. Um, yeah, a lot of people just wrote them off for years as boring brown carpet pythons, and it couldn't be further from the truth. I have some with yellows and oranges and stripes and red and speckles and lavenders and grays and smooth, creamy browns and tans and everything else. I mean, it's just the potential is great. There's so much there. Thanks, Mycroft. Appreciate it. I don't often have the time to come up and do live stuff like this, but I got off work a little bit early today. Had some time. Really need to clean some snakes before dinner and lights out. Actually, lights out's probably coming soon. And the reason I do that is because, well, obviously you won't be able to see, but two, these animals flip onto hunting mode after lights out a bit, so it becomes a little bit dodgy for the fingers. So I get what I can done when I can. And then my weekends are pretty much spent entirely cleaning and feeding, taking care of these beautiful things. So this is a really special female here. She's a visual axanthic, which basically means she is all silver and black. All the xanthophores in her her chromatophores, which are what dictates the color, are gone. So she's got no yellow and red to her. So she's all silver and black. Do I have any diamonds? Not yet. I would love to get into diamonds once I can keep them in a cool room, keep them ambient, much cooler than what I have in this room for everything else. I would like to give them much more significant night drops year round. So on my list, just once I can. Pantera, I'm still listening to Pantera and all that good stuff. Exodus, Anthrax, Judas Priest. What was I listening to today? I've been banging a lot of System of a Down lately, which is weird. Some Knocked Loose. Slayer is always a good go-to. A little bit of everything. Cannibal Corpse. You name it. I'm into all of it. Diamonds are awesome. They're definitely on my very short list. I need a couple more inlands. I need some rough scales, and I need some diamonds, and then I'll have loosely everything you can in the States without, dipping into like some of the actual localities and a few things like that. But I only have so much space. Any modern bands? Shoot, that's tough. I don't really listen to the radio much. Modern bands, define modern. Hey man, if you love Calatoas, go all in on Calatoas. I support that. That's sick. Modern band. I'm not sure. I'm a metalhead, born in the end of the '80s. Grew up in '90s and 2000s metal, so all the stuff that's new is just I don't even know what it is really. I'm open-minded to it though. When people send me stuff, I check it out, no doubt. Yeah. Yep. Gotta love the good stuff. Can never get rid of the classics, but um, I love all the new stuff. I've been getting into a lot of the black metal stuff, and really the hardcore death metal like Lorna Shore has been blowing me away. Check out this tiger. This thing's sweet. Coheed and Cambria, yeah, they shred. I'm down with them. So tigers are stripes, and you get good ones. So this is a really nice tiger, based on all that speckly silver on the side. I bet you this guy proves out. Can I show you some larger breeder coastals? Yeah, I can do that real quick before the lights come out. I can show you one. No, not feeding time. No, no. Turn off the food. No, not feeding time. All right. This is one of my proven breeder female tiger head axanthic girls. This one is one of my favorite ones. She throws, 18, 20 egg clutches, eats large rats, and maybe about 6 feet. Not very big. Soil work is great. Yep, yep. Always good with them. And they can certainly get bigger than this, especially if you dip into like the southern coastals. This girl is 7 years old, and she's produced 2 clutches for me. She's awesome. Yeah, it's all about having good experiences with them, man. That's what it comes down to. But you don't have to like them. Yeah, this one's a sweetheart. She's mom to a lot of the coastals we've been looking at as I've been cleaning too. So hey, get back here. So yeah, most people think carpet pythons get like 9 feet, especially when you talk about coastals, and it's just couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, yes, I have friends out in Australia that have found massive 3 meter southern coastals with a huge belly of possum, bigger than anything I've ever got. So it's just not the norm. It's all about being enthusiastic, right? It's hard not to like what somebody else likes if they're really into it. That stuff's contagious. Was out of town. Oh yeah, all shall perish. Great. Bleeding through. In fact, the guitarist of Bleeding Through, he and I talk every once in a while on Instagram. He's into snakes too. He's a good dude. All that remains, all shall perish. All that good stuff, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. Job for a Cowboy. Black Dahlia Murder has been one of my like all-time favorites. Been listening to them since their early days. Oh, there they go. There go the light people. Now I'm getting nailed. If I went to Australia, I would never come back. Yeah, that was the running joke when COVID hit. They were gonna quarantine me over there for 14 days, and I would miss you know, all my trip and flight back and everything. And I was kind of like, it doesn't sound like a bad thing. I'll stay. But I don't think that would go over well with my wife. Yeah, rest in peace, Wayne Static. For sure. All right, last one, folks, before I'm just going to put them away, call it, because lights are out and I'm going to go eat. But another beautiful tiger. Again, tiger is that striping in coastals. You'll hear it often referred to as Balin tiger. And that's because Jason Balin is the one who pioneered this stuff in the early 2000s. So, yep. And again, if anybody's in Southern California, going to have a good amount of carpet pythons available at the LA Pet Fair in Pomona in 2 weeks. Just come check it out. Get back in there. I see you. More than snakes? Oh, yeah. There's all sorts of good stuff. Geckos, lizards, turtles, frogs, you name it. Everything. All right. Well, that's the last one for the night. Like I said, lights have gone out. I'm going to start getting lit up and nailed because of the way these animals behave once it's hunting time and dark out. So we're going to call it. Get the rest of them cleaned tomorrow and make it happen. Alrighty. I appreciate it, Mycroft. Feel free to check out all the videos that I have up on the channel. I put out weekly stuff as much as I can, and all over social media under Riley's Reptiles. I try to just have fun putting good stuff out there. So I appreciate you joining in and you know, chatting it up, sending me some questions. I love that got to change your mind a little bit. So that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you, Lex the Menace, Brettles. The 12 eggs are a weekend and they're looking good. Super hyped. All right. I appreciate you all. You're the best. Love you guys. Thank you for watching live, and for everybody who catches this later. You're awesome. Have a great day.